everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
What's up with it, chat? Give me 1 second. Alright, it should be good. What up, what up, what up? What's good with it, though? Peanuts and crackers.
Hello, baseball fan, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Miami going up against Tokyo.
Let's root. Root. What's up with it, Kurt?
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Tokyo Kaiju.
Feel like I'm finna be rusty crusty, mixed with a little bit of
Just
dusty.
about set to go. And today on the hill, Jackson Jobe.
He's a dominant
Grinding
pitcher,
this
but
rank.
he can
Nice.
get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Luis Arraez stands in. That one fouled off.
First pitch, 105.
This one in the air right field. Wood pulls that one down, and there's one down. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast a game at a GBL.
Yeah, why is that?
Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
he was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Let's go, Smudge.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing in two different cities.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what
Bro,
continent
I feel like
I'm
I
on.
can't hit
You
with
and me
him.
both,
Every
partner.
time he's up and back, I never hit the ball with this dude. Like, I never hit the fucking ball.
Hit on the ground by B2.
I hit it like that. I'm saying like a
Hold it a
solid
second.
hit.
On to
I've
Freeman.
never had a
Double
solid
play,
hit.
inning over. Back here with my pal Siggy. Today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep
like
those
there's
guys
something
off
down
balance.
the left fielder.
background.
Down the
is.
number 2 hitter, Matt Holliday.
Holiday.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Singy talking about this ballpark for a second. Left-handed pull hitters tend to have a lot of fun here.
Yeah, it's 3 for 7 down the line, but the wall comes back to 316 feet before widening back out. Fans miss out on a lot of home run balls without any seats in right field.
Terry Pendleton stands in now and watches strike 1. Just missed.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Bases
I
empty.
can't ever do shit with them.
In the air, left side. Tauchman gets under it, and he makes the catch. And
I know one thing though.
well,
Something ain't right with this damn shit right here. How do you see what's downloading? Downloads and uploads. Recently installed. Is there an update or what? Clear installed items. Why is it all fuzzy
welcome back, and
like
we've got
that?
a new arm on the mound to start the second. Dedniel Nunez.
Leading
And
off
we all
for
know
the
about
Reds,
his slider.
the
It's just
designated hitter,
filthy, man.
Vladimir
And one of the better ones in the
Guerrero.
game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And fouled off.
My shit's fuzzy.
That missed by a
1-1.
lot. And it's 1-1.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix this after this game. I don't understand why it's so fuzzy.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Oh yeah, I'm out of there. That's 3 of them. Or not.
Hung up in a rundown now.
He's fucked up.
And they put the tag on him for the out. Ozzie Albies
Why
up
is my
to the
shit
plate.
all fuzzy like that?
Swing and
Oh,
a
there
miss.
it goes. It
And
just
that is
cleared
strike
out.
1.
It's 0-1.
What was wrong with it?
Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Steps on first for the out. Here's Mike Tauchman.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat
That
right
is it.
there. Nice
The
job
left
of the
fielder,
pitcher to
number
bear down,
29,
make the pitch, get
Mike
the ground ball.
Tauchman.
Excellent piece of work.
Fucking up.
Late with the
Just
swing
like I
there.
fucked up
This
on
guy's
that.
usually not one to
0-1.
chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Why are you
Swing and a
swinging
miss.
at
Chased
that,
it
bro?
out of the zone.
Wow, no
No
fair
balls,
right
2
there.
strikes.
I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind
That
of
missed.
tip
That's
Yeah,
a
you
ball.
gotta pitch better than that. That ain't gonna work.
1-2.
And that's way
2-2.
high. The count now 2-2.
Hold on, wait. Why is my kick chat not working? Why are we having all these damn problems? My shit is Grizz, dog. I mean, not kick chat, the Twitch chat. Maybe that was a bot.
2 down, nobody on. Swings
God
through
damn,
that
that
one. It's a
came in quick.
strikeout. Back here in
Leading off
Tokyo,
for the
Freddie
Kaiju,
Freeman
the first
will come up
baseman,
to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
That one
Yeehaw!
catches the zone.
Yeehaw!
Strike 1. That's in there.
0-2 count, both pitches
No
on the
balls,
inside part of the
2
plate.
strikes.
Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here.
He swung over top of the curveball.
Batting fifth,
And here's the
the
catcher,
catcher,
Mike
Mike
Piazza.
Piazza.
Mike's gonna go yards.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's not tired. He's just getting warmed up.
And there's a
That's
ball.
a ball.
No score here in the second. And 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball.
One ball,
Out of the
two
hand
strikes.
looks so good, and then by the time
Got
it gets in the hitting.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Skeens, can you get one more?
Cole Molitor getting ready to hit. That misses the
Ball.
zone.
I
1-0.
feel like he's fixing to get
1-0.
rocked right here.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge has it sized up, makes the catch, and it goes. We're back to start
Now,
the third, and
must
there's a
have a
new
loose
arm on the mound.
connection or
Lucas
something on
Erceg.
PlayStation.
He has a great
Erceg.
slider with
Because
tons
you
of
can't
movement.
tell me my internet speed ain't fast enough.
Carlos
Yeah,
Correa
what?
goes after that one for strike
Something
1.
Zero balls,
right
one
at
I
strike.
don't think
code next.
anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Pitch misses
That missed,
there.
that's a ball.
And 1-1. And that one fouled off. Hit a
Oh,
swing and a miss. And one away.
God, I'm so rusty on this.
Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Come on, bro. At least get on the bag.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
It might be
0-2.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That
Ball.
one just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ripped into right
Good
center.
shot.
Should be extra
Good
bases.
shot, Gunner.
And he's into second
Yeah,
base with
see,
1 away as the
Something ain't right
go-ahead
with my
run.
connection.
Back against the wall with
Batting
2
up.
strikes.
Something
They found
right
a way.
here.
Runner in scoring position now
Gabriel
and a good opportunity to push
Moreno.
across the first run of the ball game.
Now, Gabriel Moreno.
Send him
Line,
on.
and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
The first baseman,
Well
number
done,
4,
drives in the
Luis
run.
Arias.
Now the first baseman, Luis
Now
Arias.
pitching.
He's 0 for 1.
Adrian Morejo.
Cut on and lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. Moreno makes the turn at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles hooked
The
around
center
that pitch
fielder,
on the
number
outside,
27,
but he was still
Mike
able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now batting, Mike Trout. That one hit to right. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Oh, we hitting now.
The right fielder, number 99.
First and second,
Aaron
Guess
one
you'll
out.
find out why
And
shit
now
was.
big number 99, Aaron Judge, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. The pitch
Yeah.
behind with
Hit
that
with this
swing. It's
motherfucker.
strike 1.
0-1.
Let's go, Panda. He really does, bro. Like I can never do nothing with this motherfucker.
2 on, 1 out. Swing
Now
and
he
a line
wants to
drive, and
finally
that's a
do
base
something.
hit into right field. Coming home.
All his life,
One
motherfucker
run
ain't did
across.
nothing.
Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Picks himself up an
Now
RBI.
batting,
Loud
designated
contact
hitter,
leads to the
Vladimir
double.
Kurt,
You
have
could
you
tell
played
he
that
had extra
April to
bases written all
October or
over it as he
October
jumped
to
off of
April
his stick.
shit? You ain't played that yet, have you? Did you hit the ball? Be honest. Don't lie.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ball.
That one missed.
Be honest, bro.
1-0.
Yes, it sucks. It's same.
And a foul ball.
Yeah, I know, Panda. I'm gonna fix it after this game. I just can't. I gotta unplug the internet cord on the PlayStation. I don't know why it's doing that.
There's a swing and a miss.
God
Good
damn it,
pitch right
so
there. Tied him
choppy.
up on the hands.
1 and
If
2 is
I'm
the
out
count.
there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
On its way to the corner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Yeah, we're gonna fix it right after this game. We're fixing it. I promise y'all that.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You ain't been hitting, Kurt? Because you ain't played in a while. You're rusty and crusty, bro. You're rusty and crusty is what it is.
Cuts on it,
That was-
misses. That's a strikeout. Gas right by him.
Now
Here
pitching.
is Ozzie Albies up
Get
to
it.
hit. Grounded out his
Ten.
first
I
time
think
up.
my internet cable or something is
Swing and a
gray as
ground
dog.
ball. Freeman over to first in time.
Something ain't
and
right.
Albies is retired. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. One pitch and
I'm finna
we're
see
back.
what's up
And
with
the
it
batter
after
will
this
be the
game.
shortstop, Adrian Beltre. There's the strike.
Ball.
He's
I don't understand why it's doing that though, because it's all hooked to my same internet. That's what is weird to me.
new pitcher now, Eric Gagne.
Now pitching.
And I can't imagine any
Eric
save is an easy one.
Gagne.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. I could watch base hits like that one
Same.
all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Check swing, and he went.
0-2.
That's strike two.
Run.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled
Bro, how
the
is he
string on the
tired? He just
changeup.
got in
Nope.
there.
Ball.
The fuck?
Now
Jimmy
pitching.
Garcia on to pitch out of the
Jimmy
pen here.
Garcia.
Stamina was on the 25
Beltre
marker.
leads off first with one away. In the air, right field, Judge. Sizing this one up, nabs it, 2 away down. James Wood,
Now
the next to
batting,
hit,
right fielder,
flied to right
James.
his first time.
Whoa.
And there's the strike. Swing and a foul out of play.
Oh, he was waiting on that thing. He is not gonna get that again.
Garcia is just 1 strike away.
Such a bitch ass thing.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches.
All right, hold on. Let me try to get this fixed for y'all. Did you see that they made the flop and the super flop to match your swing? Really? Did they? All right, let me see what's going on here. How do I do this? Home? Hold on, I'm gonna test my connection real quick. Alright, give me 1 minute. Just hold on 1 second. Stand by. I think I got it. Let's see. We'll try it. Hold on. Should I restart the PlayStation? No, hold on. 1 second, though. Or restart this. Okay. And then 1 second. And no ending. No ending. All right, let me see if this helps. And then no and then I don't know why it's okay. And then okay. All right. Connected using the remote play. How do you see what's downloading in the background? You said go to what? Go to the games. Okay, go to game. And then. Alright. Library. Okay. Delete all this. How do I delete all this? Logging up all that damn space. I don't need all that. Q. I don't have Q. Sort, search. Okay, nothing's downloading that. So it should be good, right? Is it good now? It's good now? Okay. Hold on, let me do some of this.
Let's talk about the steal phase and how it's different from the attack phase. When you attack, you can only invade nearby bordering territories. But when you steal,
Ev.
you can choose your difficulty
see
setting
with the
and
5
steal
months in
fans
a
from
row
any
on
teams
the
on the map.
sub port.
That's an important strategy that pays off when trying to weaken your opponents. Now, to steal a territory, choose an opponent and consider how many fans you want to steal. Here's a pro tip. Check your goals before making that decision. While playing on harder difficulties rewards you with more stolen fans, you might want to try easier difficulties first.
You gotta steal to steal.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Reds taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way. All right, just about
All right,
set
y'all
to
can
go.
see it, it's good.
And towing the slab here, Shohei Ohtani.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he
Good
just
luck
able
on
to get
this.
1 or 2
I know
over
it.
in the strike
Batting
zone where he
second, the
wants?
center
Now, it's
fielder,
tough to do to be able to
Torrey
command all those pitches,
Hunter.
but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Torrey Hunter, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that's a base hit into left field.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Oh, this
Judge.
motherfucker don't ever do nothing. Absolutely nothing.
And the sweeper misses.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first,
We gotta
thinking
get the
about
up and
taking
down
second.
here.
Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right
That is
there.
good.
He saved
The designated
extra
hitter,
bases for sure.
Vladimir
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll
Guerrero.
give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch. And a foul ball. Well, if he's going to steal second,
looks so good
you
for
want him
so
to go
long.
early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hunter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Down to
Why
the
did
dirt,
you
swing and a
swing at
miss.
that?
Smith gathers, throws, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
That's ball two.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Damn, I can't
Just
throw a strike
missed.
for nothing.
Right through there for a strike. That one catches the corner for a strike.
We got a full count.
It's a leadoff walk,
Take your base.
and that's the go-ahead run.
What
They're
a
cheating.
battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Number 6 in the box
It's
now.
still a
Takes
little bit
strike
fuzzy.
one.
The connection
Now
ain't
1-1.
connected.
Runner at first with no
But I don't
outs here.
understand why.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one at triple digits.
2-2 the count.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's Mookie now. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Rudder takes off. That's in for a strike. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Get him, Scheme.
Batting
Freddie
fourth,
Freeman
the
up to the
first baseman,
dish.
Freddie Freeman.
And that one fouled off.
As a
Man, they
pitcher,
really
you
got
know
a
the runner
stacked
on
team,
second
don't
is
they?
ready to push
Ball
things
one.
with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be
I
a
got 1
big
ball,
run,
1
so
strike.
you really have to execute on the mound.
On the ground.
Oh.
Base hit into center field. Here comes the throw.
I can't believe we missed that.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board
Oh.
first. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
That was
So
just
a
a
nice job to
routine
use that
ground
big
ball.
hole and get himself a hit.
The pitch
No balls, 2 strikes.
goes down looking.
I can't believe we missed that damn.
Welcome back, and
That's
we've got a new
crazy.
arm on the mound to start the second. Tanner
Now
Scott.
pitching for the Dodgers,
Here's Mike Tauchman.
number 66, Tanner
That one
Scott.
is absolutely belted. That's back there. See you
Get it
later.
out of here, coach.
A solo shot, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball base
Get
in
down.
right field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those
1-0.
always feel good.
Ozzie Albies in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swinging a
I didn't
foul
see
out of
him
play.
throw it
A
back.
healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next
2
pitch
balls,
misses
2
way
strikes.
outside. Yeah, that's
3-2.
outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swung on, belted. Pops
Time,
over the
that ball
wall,
bounced
and that's
over.
an automatic
2
double.
bases.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the
Now
offense.
pitching
New
for the
pitcher on
Dodgers,
here, Kirby Yates.
number
And
38,
never an easy situation coming in with
Kirby.
runners at second and third.
Yates.
He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Golden opportunity right here. Swings and misses.
Oh,
It's 0-1.
Oh, one's the count.
man. go, Kurt.
Tovar on third. Albies stands at second. No outs. Outside
Ball one.
low. And now it's even 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Tap foul at the plate.
Two the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Gabriel Moreno.
Come on, let's at least get all these home.
And fouled off. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's just
The
out.
guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Kyle, why'd you
Swing and a miss as he chases way
1 ball,
out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Luis
Come on,
Ariz
man. We at
stands
least
in.
need to get one more in. There it is.
Hammered on the line. Base hit. 1 runs in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him
Needed
the
it,
lead.
Coach.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base
Now
hit.
pitching for the
Those
Dodgers.
always feel great.
And here
Number
is
59.
Torrey Hunter.
Evans.
Throws to first in time. They limit the damage. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. And that is out of play. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Oh,
1 ball.
he's
Two
tired.
Didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that
No, it
curveball
didn't.
way up.
Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's go.
Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Tovar. In plenty
Got
of
him.
time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting
Miguel
7.
Rojas.
The
Up to the
shortstop,
plate. A new
Miguel.
arm into the game. The righty,
Rojas.
Jimmy Garcia.
Now pitching, Jimmy Garcia.
Let's go, Aaron. Yeah, we've been practicing a little bit.
Swing and all the bat went
Damn, this
flying there.
motherfucker just
0-1.
throws his bat. He's like, fuck this. I don't give a fuck.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
Down.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Yeah, here comes Tommy
Jimmy got that
Edman.
heat, though, too. Remember,
Fouled
we went
off.
for
He was
all
late.
pitchers. Remember, in the beginning, our target was all pitchers.
2 outs, base is empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got
Three.
him. 3 up, 3 down,
Yeah.
inning over.
Paint that outside corner now.
We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Michael Kopech.
Just trying to keep
Now
this one
pitching
close
for the
here,
Dodgers.
and this is where a bullpen can
geez.
give their
Number
players a
45.
chance to
This
fight
fucks.
back into the game.
Michael
I ain't even swinging at
Kopech.
Judge
Aye.
leading things off and takes a strike.
There it was.
0-1's the count.
Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Right down to shoot. 0-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot.
2 strikes.
1.
How the game's been, Kurt?
That one
That's a ball.
Been
missed.
hitting them good. I just hit 800 this morning with James.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Has it, misses, it's a strikeout. Now it's the
Nice.
DH,
The designated
Vladimir
hitter,
Guerrero.
Vladimir.
He's
Come on,
0 for
Vlad.
1.
Put this one out, bro.
Swings and chases a
I
low
hate
one
them
there.
low balls.
Go
I
back
hate them
in his
balls.
6th season. He features
only
a
time I
four-seam
don't chase the
fastball,
low
a
balls
slider, and occasionally
Is
uses a
when
cut.
I
1 out,
raise
bases
my
empty.
desk and I get my monitor a bit higher. Then
The
I don't
1-1
chase
is fouled
the low
off.
balls in the same.
Got him swinging. 2 down, bases empty.
That's
Now, Mike Tauchman.
That's
Now
terrible.
batting,
He's already
left
homered in
fielder,
this game.
Mike Tauchman.
And that one got a
So you're
base
just
hit.
gonna throw the ball
Well,
up
he's just
my...
glad they got hit with an
Okay, I see
off-speed
what you
pitch
did
there
there.
instead
Now
of a
pitching
fastball.
for the
Man,
Dodgers,
New pitcher for the Dodgers,
Number
Alex
51.
Vesia.
pretty tight game,
Alex.
so they're looking for quality pitches out of him
Vesia.
right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tovar swings through that one as he
0-1's
comes
the
to the
count.
plate for the 2nd time today. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
See that fastball right
No ball,
by him,
2
slightly
strikes.
elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he can.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I got him. Take your
He
bait.
had 2 strikes
The
on him,
fuck?
and he hit him. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Doubled in
Ozzy's
his
gonna
first
drive him
debut.
in. Watch. He's been hitting really good. He really has, though.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Come on,
Oh,
Brad.
two is the
Chill,
count.
dude. Why are you so aggressive at the plate?
Misses
Ball, that's off the plate.
outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. It's softly on the ground left side. Gets it to first, and that's the 3rd out.
I don't understand why it's so aggressive at the plate. I
As
just
we
don't
go
understand
to
it.
the last of the 3rd. And here is Michael Conforto. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Hernandez swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Pulls it down, and they're 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And at the plate for the Dodgers, number 6. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the
Trying to
count.
keep good speed off the bases.
What was that?
This could end it. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Pretty fun 3-inning game.
So
They
we
got
get them
some
2
runs
million
on the board, but
fans?
kept things close. I like this. Think I could get used
Yes
to
or
it.
no?
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton
Let's
and our
go,
entire
Kurt.
outstanding crew here at
don't
MLB
know
The
why that
Show,
network
I'm
is
John
so
Shambi
trash.
saying so long.
Bro, I did a speed test. My shit's like 928 megabytes on the upload. and 927 on the download. Unless that's just the fucking the show server. That shit don't make sense to me. PlayStation Network's sucking? Oh, well then maybe that's what it is. It's Grizzard. Oh yeah, we gotta open up both them. We gotta open up both them packs, Jack. Do we open them now? Wait, why can't I go? Why is it not letting me add more? Oh, okay, I see why. And then I can go like this, got it. So I need to go here. And I could go. No, hold on. We gotta go. We gotta go here, here, then here, here, then here, here. And then we gotta reinforce all this. So we need to go here, add a 2-piece, put some on the outside here, here. Outside here so we can protect that outside. Right? Then I'm gonna add some here. So the outside is protected. This can't be penetrated now. And then we're gonna add here to here. Boom. Boom. Here. So that takes care of that. Alright, now let's go open up our packs and see what we won. See if we got any good players. Nothing. There'll be a few bronzes and a gold in here. So there's a bronze, 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 gold. Come on, man. Be someone good. A lot of them can't play PGA 2K25. Why? What happened? Because the servers are down? I thought they fixed that yesterday when they did that 2-hour when the servers were down for 2 hours. No? We need to do some work on our uniforms.
The center
man.
fielder, number 13, Justin
Ball.
Crawford.
1-0.
Come on, get down. Dang. I was thinking about tagging up, but he's
9
only
outs
49
remaining.
on speed. He would have got thrown out. All right, here's your boy, Max Clark.
The right fielder, number 13,
Racine
Max
buzzing some Max Clark.
Clark.
Why did I swing at that? Why did I swing at
0-1's the count.
that? I was
No
late. I
balls,
had
2
the
strikes.
PCI on it. I just couldn't get to it. He's going to strike out.
Ball.
Ooh, ooh, we got lucky with that one. He's going right here inside.
Aye.
8 outs left.
Wow. Wowzers.
0-1.
We're gonna lose this.
Aye.
We're gonna lose this. We got 8 outs left. Soft liner. Taking him home.
1 run
No,
comes
he beat
across on the play.
Ball 1, no strikes. He's out. He's out.
6 outs remaining.
Come
and they have
on,
just
man.
1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
0-2. That's a ball. Nope, that's inside.
Why?
5 outs left. And they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
The gap. Oh, ho, ho.
Hey.
That 12-6 curve
0-1's
is
the count.
nasty. That is a nasty pitch.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
I'm back in that habit again where I just jam the PCI down like I'm golfing. I hate that habit.
4 outs
That
to
habit
go.
is so
And they
hard
have
to get
just
out of.
1 run left to score.
It's
Let's
so
go.
hard to get out of.
Oh, and 1. No balls, 2 strikes.
Can't get to the ball.
3.
3 outs remaining.
All right.
And they have just
Stop
1 run
bullshitting.
left
Let's
to
go.
score. Cheer them on, folks.
Yeah!
Just killing me with that low
Oh,
pitch
one's the count.
every time. Every time. I ain't swinging. Fuck that.
1 and 1. Ball in.
He just keeps throwing that 12-6. That looked good. No.
3.
Just 2 outs left. And they have just 1 run left to
come
score.
on.
Let's do this.
Come on, man. You know he's throwing the 12-6.
Hey!
That's all he keeps on doing. And they're gonna turn 2 right here.
Out.
Buddy's fast though. He's a 99
And they
on
have just
speed.
1 run
Come
left
on,
to
Max.
score. Let's go.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
You're killing me, bro.
And that's the end of the showdown. You'll get them next time.
Yeah, no shit. That's trash. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Run that back. I'm going with that same squad. I know I could do this. You can't tell me we can't do this. I know I can do this. Just too antsy at the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Counts 1 and 0. Ball 2. 2-0.
Oh, Justin's a 99 too. He got them fast ass legs. Don't start doing that. Please don't start doing that.
Nine outs remaining.
I don't understand why I do that. Like, I don't want to do that.
Now batting, shortstop Elton Baez. One run comes across on the play.
With submission on this one, just take the lead with before you
No
get
balls,
9
2
outs.
strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. Aye.
8 outs left, and they have
Damn, you
just
can't
one
even
run
bunt the
left
fucking
to
ball.
score. Cheer 'em on,
God
folks.
damn. Bro, you can't even bunt?
Oh no, a double play. 5 outs left.
Wait, what the
and they
fuck
have
just happened
one
right
run
there?
left to score.
How the fuck
Let's
did I get
go.
Grizz like that? Everybody got out? Everybody on bad got out? How? Why did they all run? I don't even understand what the fuck just happened right there. Because I didn't send them.
4 outs to go, and they have just one run left
That's
to
just,
score.
that was
Let's
ultimate
do this.
Grizz right there is what the fuck that was.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
That really was ultimate Grizz.
Three outs remaining.
I
and they
didn't
have
send
just
them.
one run left to score.
I never sent
Cheer
them
'em
off
on,
the
folks.
bag.
Just
I get
2
what you're
outs
saying
left,
on the
and
tag,
they have
but
just
like they
one
just
run
took
left
off by
to score.
themselves.
Let's go.
0-1.
Both of them did. Oh, God damn it.
0-2's the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aye.
Only 1 out remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
Unless that's just like part of the challenge on the showdown. I
0-1's the
don't know.
count.
I can't get a ball to get down to save my life.
Oh, and they can't push the winning run across. Shoot.
All right, I'm going back to rookie league. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball.
Panda,
It's the
you still
Reds
in here, bro?
going
What are
up
you doing?
against the Singers.
What we doing?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started.
that
And
looks like
now,
me.
please welcome your Soul Singers.
Luis Ariz stands in. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. On to first.
He's out.
And a quick out, number one. Here's Mike Trout.
Batting second. the
And Chris,
center
one of the
fielder,
trends that
number
we've seen
27,
over the course of
Mike
the last 5 or 6 years,
Trout.
teams are trying to build their lineup more efficiently and usually putting their best
Oh,
hitter at number
God.
2, like Mike Trout.
Oh,
0-1's the
God.
count.
The days of hitting that hitter in the third spot or the fourth spot are
How many
pretty much
times are you
over
gonna throw
because
the
you're
knuckle
wasting
curve?
your best talent. And the fans, if they come to the game, they want to see that guy hit as much as possible as well.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout.
Got him.
Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
I appreciate wanting to move up there, but that ball didn't get very far away. And
Aye.
getting thrown out as a result, sometimes you can be too aggressive on the bases.
2 outs, base is empty. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits. Cut out and miss. Struck
We
him
were in
out.
rhythm, too, for
and
a little
nice
while.
inning of work there as he sets him
And then we
down.
just
1,
went
2,
down.
3.
We were in a
And
good
we're
little
back.
rhythm. We
And
were
today's
hitting the
starting
ball.
pitcher, Taylor Rogers. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, just a 3-pitch mix
Off
in
the
his
plate, ball
arsenal,
one.
which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all three. Sometimes
One
you
ball,
can make
one
that
strike.
3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Tauchman puts it away. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other
0-1.
way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This one popped up. Correa. And that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Larry Walker. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the DH, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch
Ball, that
doesn't
pitch is
find the
out.
zone.
That's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite
3-0.
field.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That one misses.
I'm
Take
So
your
okay.
base.
lead off
Not
walk.
want to pitch to him.
4 pitches.
That's
That's an
it.
easy
The
walk,
second
man. He could have
baseman,
walked me
Ozzie
right there, Boog. The last one
Albies.
wasn't even close.
No outs. Runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second
That's out.
baseman, Ozzie Albies. Guerrero aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
He's lucky he ain't get solid
Here's Mike
contact on
Tauchman.
that, or else that's out of there.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 29,
He
Mike
just missed it.
Tauchman.
Barely.
Swing and a miss as he was out
0-1's
front
the
that
count.
time. In
Get
the
that
air,
shit
right
outta here.
center. This is mashed way back and gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 2-0. So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Edwin
One down.
Diaz.
And here comes Carlos Correa. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Chris, it's a
0-1.
lot easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah, there's a ton of travel in this league, and some folks might argue it's too much.
No, he's
I
out.
definitely question it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
2 outs,
Batting
base is
eighth,
empty.
the third
And
baseman,
now
number
Gunnar
2,
Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Yeah, the Lima-Tokyo combination, that's pretty rough. That flight eats up more miles than flying from San Francisco to New York, back to San Francisco, and then back to New York.
Thanks, that didn't make me feel any better.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball
One
the
ball,
other
2
way,
strikes,
and that
the count.
pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 come across the score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching GBL baseball from...
Wait, where did
Singer Stadium in Seoul.
Now
Back
pitching.
now and a new arm in the mound to start the
Ryan
bottom of the
Where'd old Nolan
second.
Ryan
Ryan
go?
Hudson.
Didn't we pull Nolan Ryan? I thought we did.
Barry Larkin, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for
0-1's the
strike
count.
1. That's in there. 0-2.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And 1 gone.
0-1.
Hudson winds and deals. Big swing and a miss.
I got
1
one
out,
ball, 1
base is
strike.
empty. Inside.
that's inside.
Ball 2. Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So up
Batting
next,
6,
Torrey
the
Hudson.
center fielder, Torrey Hudson.
There's a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're
That's
going
a
to throw
ball.
them.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
That's a
2
ball.
balls,
Went with the
1 strike.
sweeper. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just
3-2.
misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And that'll bring the tying run to the
Oh,
plate.
that motherfucker was all over
So
the
a man
damn
at
box.
first. Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez, brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching,
We're back to start the 3rd,
Jeff
and there's a new arm on the mound, Jeff
Hoffman.
Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Gabriel Moreno, the leadoff batter as he
0-1.
swings through it for strike 1.
One ball,
Rarely
2
will you
strikes.
see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch.
Oh,
to help you
oh,
keep that
good
out.
pitch.
Slider got him for strike 3. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the
Now
center
batting,
fielder,
the
Mike
center
Trout.
fielder,
He's
Mike
0 for 1.
Trout.
Misses
Come
the
on,
zone and
Red.
it gets him to
Stop
chase.
doing
0-1's the count.
Stop doing that, bro.
That one is hammered right field, way back there. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. And he's safe.
He's in
It's
there,
a
he's safe.
wall ball double.
Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing.
He got
and
lucky
just
on
couldn't
that
get it over
slide.
the fence, but I absolutely love everything about that approach and the
Ball.
mechanics right there.
Judge
Ball
stands
one, no
in
strike.
here, leaves that one off the inside. Swings and misses. And the count
Damn it.
1-1.
Low.
Judge rips that one. Could be extra bases. Coming home. He will score. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Now
Big
batting,
at bat to pad their
designated
lead
hitter,
up to
Vladimir
3. Recognize the
Guerrero.
break on that pitch.
Now pitching.
And now Vladimir Guerrero.
Roberts.
He walked and came around to score his
Suarez.
first time up. Ball one, no strikes. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the
That
mound,
thing
you
was
take a note.
cooking.
You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Walker. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Stepping in. So they turn
Now
to their
pitching.
closer, Lee Smith.
Lee.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Smith, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout,
No balls,
low
2 strikes.
walk. That is a recipe for success.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. The other way, and a base hit. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
Ball 1.
Just missed.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that
That's
one
ball 2.
special arm in the bullpen that you know is just
2-0.
reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch one?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm
That's
trying
a
to
ball.
recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give
3 balls,
yourself a
2
chance to
strikes.
succeed.
Drilled out towards left center field. Tuchman going back to the warning track, makes the catch. So it's their last
Now
chance in
batting,
this one.
the third
And
baseman,
now it's going to be
Adrian.
Adrian Beltre. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great
Hold on,
pitching,
I wanna
really
do
kept him
something
in
real
it
quick.
and gave them a chance.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I'm gonna do some work on these uniforms, man. Real quick. At least put like some pinstripes on them or something. I do want to edit that logo up top too. Can you take off that long sleeve? Or is it? It is what it is. What is this? Pipe and color. What's this? Damn, I gotta do all that too. You can't just fucking. No way I gotta do all this. Is what I was trying to do. So if it worked, so if that's what you think, then it worked. That's that gangrene now. Motherfucking gangrene in that bitch. Away pants. Where's the cleats at? Okay, right here. What's up with it, Jim? How you doing, brother? Uniform save changes. God, I gotta do this one too. No, it would be the light color, right? Need to figure out how to do the logo is what I need to find out now. I don't know what the piping is. No. There, that should be good, right? Fuck, I gotta do this too. Alright, this is all gonna be light on this one. So light and black. Or no, switch that up. The other one was light and black, so it needs to go black and light. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. No, why is the cleats different? What happened to the cleats? Or is that just a visual glitch? Gotta be a visual glitch, right? Has to be a visual glitch. That has to be a visual glitch. That has to be a visual glitch, right? Or no? Because it's 1, 2. Oh, we needed to do the logo though. We'll do the logo later. I do want to do that logo though. I want to do like maybe a knife or something. That's that gangrene. Blasphemy.
Hello, baseball fans,
See what
and
them new
welcome.
unis
Diamond
look
Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Miami taking on Seoul.
We gotta change that color on that thing. Why does that look like me?
First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Oh, there we go with that fuzzy wuzzy was a bear.
Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Cliff Lee.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters, it's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Clean, though.
Luis Arise stands in. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Gonzalez makes the grab.
There's a couple colors we got to change.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
I don't know why the
Almost
cleats
a loud
didn't
start to
take.
the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back.
And a swing and a miss.
Oh,
Saying
one's the
one
count.
thing visiting teams always chat about before playing in this stadium is the dimensions of the outfield
Off the
wall.
plate, ball 1.
Doesn't take much to hit one out. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
I
Yeah,
hate
only
this
307
game.
down the left field line and 325 in right. It's a great park for right-handed pull hitters. And the deepest part of the park doesn't take up much space.
This is a hitter's park, no doubt. Judge comes up empty there.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Blasphemy.
With 2 strikes,
Got
may see some
jokes.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double
Crikey.
play right here.
Line drive.
Get the fuck outta
Tag
here.
gets him, and
Get
it's
out
a
of
double
here with
play
that
to end the inning.
bullshit. Get out of here.
Back here in Seoul. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's the second baseman, Brian
That's a ball.
Roberts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, reaching down and makes the grab. Now the number 2 hitter,
See, it
Adrian
didn't even put on the
Beltre.
right catcher's outfit.
Just missed.
And we
Boog,
spent
it's
all that
always
time
fun showing
on
up to
that.
the ballpark on a day DeGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2 the count.
Left field. Topman calls it in, and there's 2 away. And
Batting
now
third,
Larry
the right
Walker.
fielder, Larry Walker.
And that one
Oh, that's
just
inside.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Right through there for a strike. That one's in there, and the count 1-2. On the ground to the left, and foul ball.
Chat, what's up with y'all, man? Get in that chat box. Chat it up, chop it up.
On the ground out to short. Tosses across
Got
to
him.
first. That ends the frame.
Talk your shit.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Andres
pitching.
Munoz. So
Andres
here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir
Munoz.
Guerrero. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. That one out to right.
Damn, I
Walker
can't get a lick on the ball for
drops
nothing.
into the glove, and there's one away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Swing
That
and a
looked
miss.
weird.
This
It
guy's
was
got such a
there
good
and then it
sinker.
was
As a
there.
hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Second inning here, no score. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. And he starts his afternoon off right with a
With a
double.
double. Let's go.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes,
Got
but
Joe.
found a way.
Batting fifth,
Fastball off the
the
plate a
left
little
fielder,
bit.
number
Are y'all
five.
trying to
Really
tell
nice
me
job
that you
of
want a
going
little
with
bit
it,
of that?
punched into the
Target.
opposite field for that knock.
Here's Mike
Oh,
Tyler.
how do you miss
Swing
that?
and a miss.
How do you
There's the
miss
slider.
that?
0-1.
0-1.
Bro, how do you miss
Albies
that?
leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a
Same way
miss
you
as he
missed
was
that,
out
I
front.
guess.
2 pretty nasty
0-2 is the count.
sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone
1 ball,
and spit on
2
anything
strikes.
that's down.
I mean, just spit on it.
Not
2
close
balls,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
It's 2-2. And
Full
misses
count.
inside. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything
Yeah,
to hit,
yeah, we
and
will.
now,
Now
with
pitching.
runners on first and
So they turn things
them
over to the
unis
righty.
are pissing
Felix
me off,
Bautista.
Oh, shit. Here he
First
comes.
and second, 1 out.
I couldn't hit
Now
off
it's the
of him
shortstop,
last year. I probably
Carlos
won't be able to hit
Correa.
off of him this year.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss at 100
No ball,
miles
2
an
strikes.
hour. Fastball
Yep,
is
that ball went out.
outside. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Inside,
count.
almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get
Dude,
frustrated
break
with
the
how
bat.
long it takes to put him
Beat
away.
it down. Yep. I mean, throw it
Batting
like
eighth,
that.
the
Do
third
all
baseman,
Gunnar
that.
number
Henderson
2,
digs in
Gunnar
now.
Henderson.
Swings
Come
and
on,
misses.
Red. Come
That's strike
0
one.
and 1.
That one the other way. Throw is high and over
No,
his
he's
head.
in there.
He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play. So 2 down, and now the catcher comes up to hit.
Batting
Gabriel
ninth,
Moreno.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike
0
one.
1's the
Wow,
count.
no fair right there. I mean,
It really
that
ain't.
slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick
Come
that
on.
up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
0 and 2.
On the outside corner. Got him. Look.
Come on, Blue.
Back now at Singer Stadium. And the batter will be the shortstop, Barry Larkin. There's the strike up high. 0-1.
0 and 1. Ball 1.
Ripped into center, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Everything came together
Batting
perfectly for
fifth,
him right
the
there. That's
designated
about as
hitter,
textbook as
Willie
it gets. Got his stride load, out of the
McCuffey.
way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared
0-1's
it
the
up
count.
out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
0 2 is the count.
Got him. And 1 out now. Now a chance for Torrey Hunter. A little bit high. Ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike
1
1.
and 1.
And there's a hit. The throw to second. That holds the runner at second base.
Well, a big swing of the bat right.
Eric
Now
Gagne
pitching.
on to pitch out of the pen here.
Eric Gagne.
And now Luis Gonzalez. And fires in a fastball at 95.
At the dish, looking to lift the
I got
ball
one
in the
ball,
air
one
in this
strike.
spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
He's out of
No
there.
swing. Now an appeal to
Come
third. No
on,
swing.
Blue.
Just held it back there. And now 2-2.
3.
And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. Carlos Pena in the box now. Takes strike 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without
No ball,
allowing
2
a run.
strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Moreno gathers,
He's out.
throws the first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning.
Buddy's throwing that mustard, ain't he?
Pitching.
Damn.
We're back to start the
Robert
third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
Suarez.
Robert Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Arise. Batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one to
Ball,
dirt.
1
and
strike.
the count even 1-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Gonzalez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
The center
Here's
fielder,
Trout.
number
1
27,
for 1 with a
Mike
single so far.
Trout.
And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Cut on and missed at 101.
No balls, 2
and the
strikes.
count is 0-2. And
1
there's a
ball.
ball.
Two
Wow,
strikes.
triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That
That's
one
ball
missed. 1 out, bases empty.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The right
Aaron
fielder,
Judge
number
comes to the
99,
plate now.
Aaron
You think of home runs when we
Judge.
see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
Nope.
Next pitch is
Outside.
outside. And now he's fallen behind Judge. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Vladimir Guerrero getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Hey!
That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And a base.
Bro, what is up with this PlayStation Network
I don't know how
shit?
he's able to shoot that
The
pitch
batter,
the other
number
way
1,
and still.
second baseman.
So, man
Ozzie.
aboard.
That is so
Ozzie
trash.
Albies, the next to hit. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They get the force,
you're out.
and that is that. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Gary Carter. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Roberts stands in now and watches strike 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
So they're down to their final out. Now it's going to be Adrian Beltre. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Fastball
1-1.
is outside. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch.
1 ball,
1
2 strikes.
strike away.
3.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
And you
In a
can't
3-inning
forget
game,
about
a
it.
2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead, and a great job by the pitching staff to shut them out.
2-0 your final
All
here
right,
in
so
this
we got to
one.
fix
For Chris
those
Singleton and
minor
our entire
errors on
outfield.
the unis. Well, we got a couple packs now. Got a couple packs. we don't even have those kind of socks on, so I'm not understanding why it's even making us change that. It's got to be the other uniform. It's got to be, because that one's good. Got to be this one somewhere. I thought we did all this. Yeah, I don't know where it's pulling that color from. See, he's got them cleats on right there. How's he got those cleats on? How do you change that? Does anyone know? I don't know how you change that. Unless that's like a restart. We have to do a restart. Cheese bag. Cheese bag. I feel like our squad ain't even right though, like whenever we play the other mode. Because Ella Dela Cruz ain't in.
Just about set to go now. And taking for the Dodgers,
Leading off
Shohei
for
Ohtani.
Miami,
What
the
you keep an eye on here?
Luis
It's got that
Arias.
splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And that's
Ball, that
outside.
pitch is out.
And that's ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count.
2 balls,
Instead, it's
1 strike.
1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That misses
Three
the
balls,
zone,
one strike.
and that's ball 3.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
It's a leadoff
ball
walk,
4.
and that's the go-ahead run.
Batting
Well, he tried to
second,
nibble
the
right
shortstop,
there and just
Ellie
missed his spot.
De La
Hitter didn't
Cruz.
offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Digging in, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball,
And that's
that's
off
inside.
the inside edge. 1-0. The rise. On at first, nobody out. There's the
Hey.
strike.
1-1.
Swings through that
Come
one out
on,
front.
Ray.
That
One
time.
ball, 2 strikes.
That's a strikeout. Otani
Catch
sends
up
him
to it.
packing.
That shit coming.
Next is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Oh, that,
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a
I
ton.
got
Oh, and
cheese
one.
This is a
bagged
batter who
on that.
clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. The rise into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. The 1-1. Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball.
One
I
ball,
would throw him another
2
breaking
strikes.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball, that's
That
out.
one outside, and that's ball 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero. And that one fouled off. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after it.
Damn, he almost caught that behind his back.
We
Y'all
go to
see
the bottom
that?
of the first.
Leading off
Here's the
for
left
the
fielder,
Dodgers, the
Teoscar
left fielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Up
Ball
and
one.
in, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Foul ball there. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
Ball
pitch is
2.
downstairs. And down on strikes. 1 away. And the batter now, number 6. Out of center. De La Cruz makes the play, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That one in triple digits. 2 out, space is empty. Good eye
That's a
right
ball.
there. Way
2-2
high
the
there.
count.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Triple digits on that last pitch. Back here at
Leading
Chavez
off
Ravine.
for the Reds,
Second inning,
the second
set to
baseman,
go. Now it's the
Christian
second baseman,
Moore.
Christian Moore. Otani back to work. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mike Tauchman. And that one fouled off. That
I don't
misses.
understand why they
And
still got
that
the
is
teal
ball
cleats
1.
on with the teal thing. Why are you
Swing and a miss.
swinging at that?
Definitely got the hitter.
One
Panda,
ball,
you in
two
here?
strikes.
Inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Next
2
offering
balls,
is
2
outside.
strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Edman in position. 2 down. Here comes Austin Riley. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. First
Inside,
offering, and
ball
it
one.
just misses. No score here in the second. And
2
another
balls,
ball.
no strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Edman in position. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike 1. Now a check swing, but he held up. That's down
a
and in.
ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run.
I knew it as soon as that little tired thing came up and it
And up
said
to the
he
plate
was
is-
tired. I knew he was about to get robbed. Knew he was about to get
Will
robbed.
Smith, Ryan Hudson into the game.
Pretty tight game, so
Now
they're
pitching.
looking for quality pitches out of him right
Ryan
here. Got to do his best to keep the
Hudson.
score right where it is. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Slapped foul. He swings and fouls one off. Field. Carroll settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here comes Max Muncy. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball
0-1's the
travel,
count.
put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a
Outside,
hole.
that's a ball.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. And there are 2 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. And there's the strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Out there to center. Carroll hustling after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Blake Trinan.
Now this is an
pitching
extremely
for the
confident
Dodgers.
pitcher. He loves the pressure.
Number
Actually
49.
likes the one-run
Trash.
game better than a comfortable
Right there.
three-run save opportunity, because that's when he pitches his best.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No
Man,
balls, 2
that
strikes.
was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Luis Ariz stands in. Walk to open the ball game. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one.
Damn it, man. don't really like them colors on that uniform, though. I think what I want to do is I want to switch the green up with black and then put the green in the where the black's at, is what I'm thinking. See, why does it say accent color, main color? Why is that not changing? Anyone know? That's why. That was why. Now it'll be different. But it fucked up my uniforms though. Got it now. We're good now. Should be good now. Yeah, we're good now. Should be. Keyword should be.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Reds and the Liechtenstein Whales. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Liechtenstein Whales.
Okay, all set to
Leading
go.
off for
Luis
Miami,
Arias
the first
stands
baseman,
in.
Luis Arias.
On the corner for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice
Batting
approach
second,
to shoot
the
that
center
line
fielder,
drive to the
number
opposite
27,
field. There's a
Mike
lot of hard work and
Trout.
discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Ball one, no
Mike
strike.
Trout in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Arias gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pitch misses.
balls, no
And the
strike.
count is 2-0. Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2-1.
Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runner at first with no outs
Damn,
here.
Randy's throwing that heat, bro.
Slice to right, down the line, and it's foul. And a pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Batting
Back-to-back
third, the
base
right
hits.
fielder,
Really
number
nice job
99,
staying up the
Aaron
middle with his approach. He didn't try to
Judge.
do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Not
1-1.
even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
See if you can go
One ball,
upstairs a little bit.
two
Make
strikes.
sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing
not
and
do
a
it
miss at
again.
the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Y'all want to get on Dirtbag?
now
We will
it's a
after this.
full hitter.
After this game,
Vladimir
we'll get on
Guerrero.
Dirtbag.
Fought off foul.
I was trying to get some packs and level up some players.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And
But
it's
we
0-2.
can get on
Out there
Dirtbag.
on the
if
mound,
y'all
he's
want.
setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
What do you
Check
got?
swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. To third might be 2.
Oh, shit.
Martinez
He's
to
out.
second, over
Got
to
him.
Bagwell, and that double play ends the inning.
Roberto Clemente.
Back here at Wales Park. On the hill here today, Ryan Hudson. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter, and Really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, bona fide five-tool player, and every one of those five tools was elite.
Griffey gonna
That
try to
term
go yards
five-tool
right
guy
here,
gets
bro.
thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Jr., it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
And there's a ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the batter now, Ryan Braun. 0-1 now. Fastball for a strike. In the air to left center. Tauchman coming on. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Lee
Now
Smith.
pitching.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one's
Ball one.
upstairs, ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Oh, that got away from him.
Damn,
And
man,
he's
that
going to
shit
reach in a
hurt.
hit-by-pitch to
What the
lead
fuck?
off the inning.
Now the
Shit hit
pressure
me
is
on my
already
damn
high,
back.
and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog.
Hey!
Let everything
0-1.
out.
Mike Tauchman swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that is strike two. And that one gets past the catcher. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Fast.
So the
Batting
go-ahead
seventh,
run in
the
scoring
shortstop,
position.
Carlos
Correa now at the plate.
Correa.
And fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Safe at
He's
third,
in there.
moves up on the pass ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So
Now
here
pitching.
comes the big lefty, Aroldis
Aroldis.
Chapman to the mound. Has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
You know, this
0-1's
guy's
the
great
count.
speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back inside. Jojo Romero gets the ball now.
Now pitching, Jojo Romero.
What's good with y'all, chat? What's up with it? Y'all are quiet today. Y'all don't be fucking with this baseball?
Swing and a miss as
Rather
he was
see some
late
golf.
that time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Chewing on his Domino's
Good
pizza.
two-strike hitting right there, but
Batting
a bit of a
fifth,
lost
the
start
third
for
baseman,
some. So that was
Edgar.
nicely done
What kind
to
of
beat the
pizza did
odds.
you
You
get?
often hear the
Martinez.
phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Just driving and
squared it
watching?
up with the
Where
well-timed
you at?
swing and came.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball
wow.
up the middle. Sneaks
Wow.
through, base hit.
Oh, how did
Throw
you
holds
not
him
pick
at second,
that up?
but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still
That
nobody
was
out.
crazy.
Now here is Kyle Seager, and he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. Just missed. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. A 3-run shot. It's 3-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely.
I thought
blasted
he
out of this
fouled it
ballpark.
off is how it
And
looked.
now the first baseman,
I
Jeff
thought he pulled it
Bagwell.
off the first base line.
Can be tough to
Counts
bounce back
1-0.
after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna lose this one.
So a man at first. Here's the second baseman, Bill
1-0.
Mazeroski. In the dirt, ball one. And a base hit up the middle. And now two aboard. Bagwell around second. And that's a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that.
Now a right-handed
Now
arm
pitching.
out of the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Next to hit, Mike Napoli. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Oh,
Oh,
one's
he's
the
so
count.
good about trying to
Ball,
drive the ball
catch
to the
inside.
opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
1 ball, 2 strikes. There
Check
you go.
swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. So digging in, Roberto Clemente. That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And
Bad
another
ball,
ball
2 balls, no strikes.
and a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, well,
Ball
let's stay
3.
up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out
3
of the
balls,
ballpark.
1
You're a little
strike.
late, opposite field not.
Still only one out here in the inning. High fly ball down the left field line. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 4-0. So 2 down now, and here is Ken Griffey Jr. That one a
Nope.
little bit
Ball
high, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Mazeroski on at second with 2 down. Next
Ball
pitch
left in.
inside, and that's ball 2. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring.
I know it. Damn, we got tore up right there.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the
Fuck,
mound,
we got
Brian
tore up,
Abreu.
y'all.
And he's got a nice lead to
Now
work
pitching.
with, so he should come in throwing
Ryan.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
Right
Gabriel
here.
Moreno, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swings and misses.
I can't hit the
And
ball
count
right
is
now.
0-2.
Two
0-2
really
is the
good
count.
Literally
back-to-back
cannot hit the
sliders.
ball.
Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about
That's
finishing this
outside.
hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next pitch, a
Outside, that's a
slider
ball.
that misses outside. And that
3-2.
one missing low. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance.
The first
Works the
baseman,
walk.
number 4,
Luis Arias will hit
Arias.
next. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Sends it to first.
What? Come on.
Just got him
Tie
on that
goes
one.
to the runner, bro.
Here's Mike Trout.
Come
Talk about being
on,
able
man.
to dial up the
27,
velocity.
Mike
That first baseman over
Trout.
there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1's the count.
And it's
Throwing in the
0-1.
dirt.
That one in there to Mike Trout.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got it. Swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out
The right
remaining.
fielder, number
New pitcher
99,
on now,
Aaron
Cade Smith.
Judge.
All right,
Now
well,
pitching.
we lose this
Hey.
game.
And now big number 99,
Smith.
Aaron Judge, struck out swinging his first time. Off
Ball,
the mark
that's outside.
there. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 outs.
1-1.
And 1 in scoring position. And
I just
strike
can't
2.
get to the ball.
That split is a pretty nasty
One
pitch.
ball, 2
Explodes
strikes.
out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That
2-2
misses the
the count.
zone, and it's 2-2. Smith is just 1 strike away.
Wow.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top
We didn't-
team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant
That's
at home.
crazy. That's literally crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That was a trash game. Dirtbag.
Would you like to learn to make music and work through your personal issues? Then call the fine folks at Thad's Theremin Therapy and book a complimentary
Ball,
trial
slow.
session today. The 1-0 pitch. Dives, but can't make the catch. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an
Batting
out
fifth,
after
the
a
third
tricky
baseman,
start to the play.
Avram.
This is
Appreciate
where
it,
the
Rossi.
PFAs that
Let's
teams
go.
run in spring training come into play. Nice job at first to knock the ball
I
down
can't
and keep
believe
it on
he
the
got to
infield,
that.
and then get it to the pitcher covering the bag for the out.
Now batting, the
Runner at
designated
first,
hitter,
1 away.
Dirtbag.
Red.
Red.
0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
That's the ball. Go back to New Hampshire, Fisher Cat.
1-1 pitch now. Swing and a miss, just waving at
One
that
ball,
one.
two
That's
strikes.
not one of the best
Jesus,
swings you'll ever
dude.
see. Got jammed badly.
We might as well go get on the goddamn golf course.
One-two pitch. And
2-2.
that's too hot. Popped in the air, left field. The left fielder under this one. 2 away now. Ready to go for the
Way to
last
go.
half of the
For
inning.
the
Digging in at the
Seadogs,
dish for
the
the
designated hitter,
Seadogs. Dirtbag Red.
Red.
Go home, Fisher Cat.
Ground ball to the right side. Williams
Out.
takes it to first. Leadoff batter retired in
Now
the
batting,
sixth.
third baseman.
1 out and the bases are empty.
Can't get a
The batter
good lick
now,
on the ball
Dirtbag
all
Red.
day.
Swing and a miss.
They're not swinging
0-1.
bullshit.
That's
0-1.
one of the hardest pitches for a batter to handle, especially a lefty. Big sweeping break, and it keeps bending away from you. Down 0-2, swings through it. Got to
0-2.
0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and
You
now he
can't
can
tell
go
me I
a
ain't
number
getting
of
a
ways to finish
PCI
this hitter
down
off.
there, though.
Dances out of the way.
I'm jamming the PCI down there. It's not going down there.
Got the batter swinging. Hey fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a 6-pack of the healthiest soda out there. We head back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Yohendrick Pinango. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. The tying run is aboard. He really showed some great
Now
fight
batting,
right there. They were
shortstop,
down to their
Ryan
last strike, and he
McCarty.
still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, Ryan McCarty. The Fisher Cats down to their last strike. Right side, and this might do it. Steps on the bat. Ball game. Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this
Trash.
Dirtbag Red, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Next to hit, Will Robertson.
Man, we don't ever get to get on the mound.
Line drive for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Dirtbag Red. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
1-1. Go back to New Hampshire, Fisher Cat.
And the 1-1. Swings through it. Power approach on
One
the
ball,
mound here.
2
Nothing
strikes.
but fastballs in this AB. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Swings
3.
and misses. Struck
God,
him
would
out.
suck.
Alan Roden will hit next. 0-2, here's the pitch. And a base hit.
Relay 3.
Lead runner turns at second. Here's the throw.
Cut, 4-4.
And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Welcome back. The
Leading
Sea
up
Dogs at
for
the
the
dish
Sea
in the bottom of
Dogs,
the fourth.
the center fielder, Dirtbag, Red.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first. Hustling for two. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Really strong, loud contact on that swing. It didn't have enough to leave the ballpark, but it's still a very nice double.
Finally got a
So
hit.
digging in,
Now back,
Antonio
the
Anderson.
designated hitter, Antonio Anderson.
Hey, no one better, huh? Runner.
In the dirt, runner heads for third. Throw, they get the out. That's a mental error and one that he'll have to correct to move up in the system. Nobody out,
The
you're
right fielder,
already in
number
scoring
21,
position. In the meat of the
Will
order at the plate,
Robertson.
can't run yourself into an out there. Not winning baseball. This one's hammered to left center, well struck. Should be extra bases here.
Relay.
Throw into third, chance at a triple. And this is going to be a two-out triple. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the
The center
order,
fielder,
and that
number
might be what's
7,
happening here.
Dirtbag,
Looking at the
Red.
manager, he may have a decision to make. Red
Ball.
in the box with one away.
One
Looks at
ball.
ball
No
one.
strike.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. The Fisher Cats leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And 1 and 2. Smart work on the mound.
1 and
He
2.
knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time he couldn't connect on
Ball.
that slider down. Off the mark
balls,
there.
2
Ball
strikes.
2.
That's a ball. 3 and 2.
Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout.
It sucks because we were hitting them good at first, and then we just.
So one gone
Now
with the bases
batting,
loaded
the center
here.
fielder,
Next to hit for the
Alan
Fisher Cats,
Rodin.
Alan Rodin.
Come on, Wyatt.
Right-hander kicks and deals. This out to center.
4.
Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. Throw to the plate. It's offline and the run scores.
The batter, the left fielder, RJ.
2 outs and runners at first and second. And next, the cleanup hitter, Dirtbag Red. 1 for 3.
Strike.
That's an
One.
uncharacteristic
We're
chase.
back in
He
that
usually
ball.
lays
One
off
mode
pitches
where
off the
we
plate
just
like that.
swing at everything, and I don't understand why.
The 0-1.
1 ball. 1 strike. Go home, Fisher Cats.
Slider misses away. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. 2-1 now. In the air to left. And a foul ball.
Come on, Red.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. This one. Jostingson
Now
Garcia, the
batting,
next to hit.
number
Can't do
91.
nothing. Literally cannot do nothing.
And it falls. Coming to the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And it's now 12-2. 2 away and a runner at first. Nathan Hickey getting ready to hit. Line drive to right. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. I think he may find a way to get some extra cage time.
God, we suck.
Coming up now to the dish for New Hampshire.
Did we
Deshaun
never
Brown.
get the pitch?
Line drive, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Really loud contact there, and it goes
Batting
back to
fourth,
what I'd been
the
saying
center
about picking
fielder,
up the middle.
Dirtbag,
Right off the
Red.
bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. On the ground, and that's just foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gotta stay back and track that left-on-left breaking ball, or you'll struggle with it. Just
No,
misses.
that's the ball.
What a take with
One
two
ball,
strikes.
2 strikes.
Swings through that one for a strikeout. Through an inning,
many
no
motherfuckers
score
can't
here
do
on the
nothing?
show. Ralph's Weasel Emporium is your one-stop shop for all things weasel. For this month's special offer, ask for Stuffy. This one is labeled. And there's a hit. Man at first with one gone. Red digs in now. One of
Hey, your
4 with a
pitch, no one
double in
better.
yesterday's game. Can't squeeze it. Quickly to second for 1. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, the
Weasel
designated hitter,
Emporium.
Luis.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter,
Ravello.
Luis Ravello. 2-2 now. Runner on the go. In the dirt. He's safe. And safe. That's a stolen base, not close. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. I like the aggressiveness right there. The pitchers have been dealing so far, so you might as well try to apply some pressure and see if you can steal
B-Wagger
your way
really
into
works at
scoring
the
position.
Emporium. He definitely works at the Emporium. 100%.
Now the payoff pitch. This to third. Dives, but it's off the glove. No throw. And they come away without an out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Abram. Lee
Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Abram Liendo. Grounder up the middle, Turconi. That ends the inning. So it's no go-ahead run on base. Stepping to the plate for New Hampshire, number 24. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runners around second.
Does
The
it
throw to
have to
third.
be that? I mean, come on, man.
Pulls into second
Every
with
time
two
I have to
gone.
look down at these buttons to mash them.
Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach pace.
Leading up for
You're
the
in the minors, if you show
the
that
center
kind of swing
fielder,
consistently,
Dirtbag,
you'll probably
Red.
move up the ladder soon enough. Red
1-0.
up for the third time and takes ball 1. Some excellent pitching in this one. He's commanding everything very well. That one was in a location that wasn't going to come back to bite him. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Clark has a beat on it. There's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis.
I feel like this is just part of our
Coming up to the
story.
dish for Portland,
We get-
Dirtbag Red.
Here we go. Need you right here.
And that's
Ball
off the
inside.
inside edge. And that's ball 1. This one is labeled. That one is back. To the warning track, makes the catch. The tying run is aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Story of
Luis.
our life. Just a half a little piece of a little
Luis
piece.
Ravello will hit next.
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
Base hit.
Oh, that's gonna
Runner
bring in
around
that.
third.
Bring him
Go
on, bring him
home.
on.
It's offline and the run scores. That is a big-time spot, and he came through. Bottom of the ninth, chance to tie it up. That can get to some hitters. But he stayed
Hey, no one
focused,
better. Let's go.
delivered the RBI single, and now they can walk it off if they can bring him in to score. Skies it out towards left center. That's pretty deep. And we're headed to the 11th. One out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly to center. Red makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw.
Got him.
Tag out at third. That is a double play. And that ends the inning. An exciting play, a great throw to third for the double play, but oh my goodness, just no reason to try to move up to third right there. That is not great base running.
Got him.
One away and a potential winning run at second. Into center. Dives, can't get it, base hit. Here comes the throw. Safe at third, the winning run is on the doorstep. And they play it safe, holding him at third. Here in extras, every out is, of course, so critical,
The center
but so is
fielder,
every
number
single
7.
run.
They're
So I wonder
fast.
if this is a decision they'll come to regret. This one is labeled. Looks like extra bases. And the Sea Dogs walk this one off. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. What a special way for this one to end. A real treat for every fan out here. A walk-off win like that is going to be a... And your final score here today, 2-1.
Not bad. Needed it.
Dirtbag Red delivered some walk-off magic last game, providing the clutch hit for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the New Hampshire
Oh, it's
Fisher
raining.
Cats and the Portland Sea Dogs. First pitch coming your way next. So up next,
Batting fourth,
Dirtbag
the
Red.
designated hitter.
It's been a
Dirtbag
tough stretch at
Red.
the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Hard hit for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Digging in at the
Batting
dish
fifth,
for the Sea
the
Dogs,
right fielder,
Tyler McDonough.
McDonough.
The 3-2 pitch. And that'll load the bases. Next
Come
to bat
on,
for
hit
the
this
Sea
grand
Dogs,
slam.
Luis Ravella. Smoked into left field for a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 2 now. Gets them on the board first, coming
batter,
through with 2
number
RBIs
7.
on that swing.
Designated
Great job
hitter,
to step
third
through that
base,
and line
Red.
it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success.
Hey, looking good.
Red, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Grounds this one to short, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. The run will score, and
God
now they've
damn it,
got him in a
Red.
rundown. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Damn it, dude.
1 out, and the base empty.
Number 7. Designated hitter. Dirtbag Red.
In the air, out towards right center. Roden on the move to the gap. And hauls it in. That's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15. Tyler.
With attractive interest rates and friendly staff, Mid-South Electronic Credit Union is the bank you can trust. Ask for Spencer.
Who the fuck asked for Spencer?
Bowen. All right, Sea Dogs. Two balls.
Two
No
straight
strike.
breaking balls away. If he wants to go back to that spot later in this AB, I'd expect a fastball inside here. Here comes the 2-0. On the ground to the right side. And there's
You're
one
out.
down. 2 outs and a runner at first. And now it's going to be Alan Roden.
Sit him down.
On a line for a base hit. The tying run is aboard. He really showed
Now
some
batting,
great fight
second
right
baseman,
there. They were
Michael
down to their last
Turconi.
strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Next to hit for the Fisher Cats, Michael Turconi. In the air to right, and that should do
I
it.
got it. Me.
Ball game. This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice.
Let's go, Sea Dogs. Oh shit, we gotta go to the clubhouse. Coach is about to talk some shit. Wait, oh, okay, I see. I see now. I didn't understand what was going on at first.
Dirtbag Red is focused and ready for this one.
Oh, we're
Yet
on the
another
mound
chance
today.
to show the baseball. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Dirtbag Red. And a big swing and a miss. Red batting third today, a former first rounder in 2024. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In
Trash.
time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. To the bottom of the first we go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Torres.
No balls. 1 strike.
Down 0-2, swings through it.
0-2.
Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Here it comes. Gets a piece there, will do it again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 0-2, rocks and fires. Got him. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now, Glenn Allen Hill Jr.
Hey.
0-2, waves at that one. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. A bullet to right field. Base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. And the next batter, Robert Kalaz. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one. He's clearly willing to swing at that pitch low in the zone. The pitcher has to notice that. If he does, he's got a better shot at inducing the double play. So digging in, Zach Kokoska.
Ball.
Hill leads off of first with 2 out. Edge of the zone for a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Back-to-back Ks. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Thad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you.
Steer ride.
Why they play a little bang?
Swing and a miss, late cut there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. So up next, Jason Hinchman. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
No balls. 1 strike. Ball. Ball. 2-1.
That's it.
Foul ball there. 1 out and the base is empty. Down in the air to center field. The center fielder gets there under it. And 2 away now. And now at the plate, the catcher, number 42.
Hey-ha. 0-1.
That's a strike. And it's 0-2. Hitter looks a little too passive against him right now, and he took advantage with 2 straight fastballs for strikes. Now the pitcher's in the driver's seat. Foul ball, still 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike offering.
Damn,
Another
buddy
coming
hits
up.
everything, don't he?
2 outs, base is empty.
Not this.
And that's a strikeout looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Sea Dogs out in front, 1-0. Next is the designated hitter, Dirtbag Red, 0 for 1. Fly ball left field. Hinchman under it. And that'll do it. We move on to the... We're back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Coming up to the dish now for Hartford, Benny Montgomery.
Hey.
That one finds the zone. Fly ball left field.
Mine.
1 up, 1 down. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Here's a grounder right side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Now here's the 0-2. Got the strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And now the shortstop, Jose Torres. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom
Ball,
of the
that's
first.
too low.
Ball 1 there. That
No.
one a little bit high. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next one's fouled back. Home team down by 1. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Ground ball to second. Play made. That ends the inning. They're set down. Welcome back. Yard Goats at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. Glenn Allen Hill Jr. getting ready to hit. Hill,
That's a
24
ball.
years old, and he was drafted in the
1-0.
4th round back in 2019. Hammered for a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
Why they do you like that?
Now it's the right fielder, Robert Kalaz. Struck out
Ball,
on
down
just
low.
3 pitches the last time up.
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the count 1-2. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. Swing and a miss. Nice job behind the plate there. And now the first baseman, Zach Kokoska. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Swing and a foul straight back. Bash down the right side, but foul. And that's
Ball
off
one.
the inside edge. Great job to see changeup out of the hand and lay off it. Line drive, base hit. The runner hits second and heads for third. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out. Down in the count, didn't matter. Put a great swing on it. Nice line drive cut there. Had everything working smoothly on the swing.
1-0.
That's one to try and replicate. Digging in, Trevor Boone. Late swing, fouled off. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Swings and lifts a high fly ball out to left. Into the corner, but foul. Power approach on the mound here. Nothing but fastballs in this AB. In there, picks up the K. Huge K there.
Now batting,
And here's
the
the
left
plate,
fielder,
Jason Hinchman.
Jason Hinchman.
Oi. No ball.
Sound like you
1
said
strike.
bite.
That one hooked foul. Inside,
1-2.
nearly got the batter. Ground ball to second base. Cespedes whips it to first.
He's out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Runner at first, 1 away.
Let's go, Connor. Hey, I need you right here, kid. Let's go.
This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
God, man. Are we weak or what? I feel like we're weak.
Now batting,
at
the first
plate.
baseman, Blaze
Bottom half of the
Jordan.
5th, and the Yard Goats batting.
Ball 1, up.
That
Ball.
one missed.
Oi.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls,
Good pitching
2
there,
strikes.
putting it a bit up and in on his hand so he can't extend for more power.
One.
Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. There's that opposite field approach I was preaching, and that's something every evaluator watching this game will love to see. Not a whole lot of minor leaguers who are great at using the whole field.
Ball 2.
Good job to let the low one go there. And that one fouled off. Strike 2. Got it. And there's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Next to hit for the Yard Goats, Kyle Karros. Struck out looking the first time up.
Yeah.
Smart to lay off that one. Most likely outcome would have been a double play ball.
Ball. 1-1. No.
That
Ball.
one misses. They haven't been able to put up much offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. There's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning.
Now pitching for
Back now
Portland.
for the bottom of the 6th,
Number
and there's a new pitcher on the mound.
Now
Noah
at
Davis.
designated
He
hitter.
can really
Dirtbag.
bring the heat.
Red.
I was on a roll.
Come on, ball.
In the air to left center. And that's a base hit. That keeps the inning going.
Now batting. The first
This call to the
baseman,
bullpen is
Blaze
brought to you by
Jordan.
Mid-South Electronic Credit Union. You can bank on them with
right,
runner on the go in the dirt.
1-2.
Safe at second, he easily steals the bat. Not a ton of offense in this one. Ball doesn't seem to be carrying, so they might as well try and generate some offense with the stolen base. I like that call.
Got him on the jump now.
To third, Karros. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. So no runs here. 2 outs and a runner at first. Digging in at the dish for the Sea Dogs, Dirtbag Red. This one ripped but foul to the right. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to second and out. That ends the inning. Huge spot here. Bottom of the 9th, down to their last out. In the air to right, and that should do it. Ball game.
Ball game.
Red with a respectable game both at the plate and on the mound. Certainly not his finest hour, at least at the plate, but he pitched well enough to offset that. I'm sure he'll want some better ABs next time, though.
We'll probably play like 2 more because I gotta go to dinner here. I gotta be somewhere at 6:45. But we should be able to play 2 more. It's 5:45 now, so I got an hour. And then tonight we'll get some
Dirtbag Red, the top.
we'll get some blasphemy. Got jokes. Man.
It's the Portland Sea Dogs and the Hartford Yard Goats. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up to the dish for Portland, Dirtbag
down.
Red.
Dirtbag
Doing a
Red.
fine job at the plate recently.
It's a
Making
ball
a 5-game
down.
hitting
So
streak
let's
with
see
a
what we
knock
can
in
do.
this
What's
one.
up for us now?
Dolander, 6'2"
Come on,
righty,
man.
he
What
works
was
with
that?
a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Here comes the 0-1. That's through there for a strike. Swings and misses. Struck
Why?
him out.
Why? just why.
That strikeout didn't take long at all. You'd like
Batting
to see a
for
better
the
approach.
first
You know
baseman,
what? Shut the
Blaze
fuck up, Pat.
Next to bat for the Sea Dogs,
batter, number
Dirtbag
7.
Red. Runner at
Designated
second
hitter,
with nobody
Dirtbag
out. Defense
Red.
will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Puts this one in the air down the line. Boone on the way over. There to make the catch. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
Oh, he's safe.
Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Dirtbag Red.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
Get over his
Now
head.
a
Get over
fly
his
ball
head.
to right center. It's pretty deep. And now 2 down.
Now batting. The
2 away and a runner at first. Digging in at the dish for
Hey,
the Sea
keep it going.
Dogs,
What's up,
Dirtbag
boss?
Red. This one is labeled. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Safe,
No,
and
he's
they
in
take a 3-run lead. Big
Now
at bat to
batting,
pad
the
their
first
lead
baseman,
up to
Blaze
3. Got the center
Jordan.
cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked.
Runner, he's
And now the
going,
runner
he's
breaks
going.
for third in the dirt. Throw
Safe,
there,
he's in there.
safe.
Come on, big, get your pitch. Let's go.
2-2 and the pitch.
Oh, you got that
Line
one,
drive
boy.
for a base hit. Runner in from third, extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Comes
We've been
through with the
stealing the
RBI.
bags pretty
That one
good,
was
though.
served in a punch
batter,
bowl
number
right
7.
down the middle, and he
Designated hitter,
regretted it
Dirtbag
as soon as it left
Red.
his hand. Red,
Ball 1.
and now takes ball 1 off the
One
plate.
ball, no strikes.
Ripped into the outfield. Dives, but can't make the catch. Around second, on the way to third. And here comes the runner. The relay to the plate. Here's the tag.
he's in there.
Safe. And they take a 3-run lead. Picks himself up an RBI. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the gap the other way. Hitters who
Now
can do
batting,
that
the
consistently
first baseman,
Why
usually
you
have
got
a
that
ton of
underbite like
success.
that, bro?
Jordan.
Runner at second with 2 down. Bounce to the left side. Throw out at first. And that ends. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Torres. This one popped up. Cespedes drifts towards it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Obviously, he was a
I wonder
big
if
piece of
that's
their
the
success
ball
in this
game.
ball game. Great.
And that's your ball game.
Dirtbag Red, the top prospect. Dirtbag Red now at the plate. First
Hey,
and
get your
third,
pitch.
nobody
No one
out.
better up
Wonder if
there,
a
kid.
double steal could be on here.
Let's go, Blake.
Ha!
This could be a big moment in this game.
No
A hit
ball,
swings
one
it toward
strike.
the offense,
That
but
motherfucker
failing
looks
to
so
capitalize
good.
gives a lot of momentum back to the pitcher.
Ball.
That one is absolutely pumped. It's carrying.
Get out.
It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first. It's 2-0. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut.
A
And
little
here's the
bit.
first baseman, Blaze
the first
Jordan.
baseman, Blaze
Runner at second with
Jordan.
nobody out.
Let's go, Blake.
Runner, runner,
And
runner.
the runner takes off for third. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And makes the grab. Throw behind the runner and doubled off.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Antonio.
Coming up to the dish for Portland, Dirtbag
Hey,
Red.
it's your turn, drive him in.
A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up.
Ball one. 1-0.
Ball one? Okay.
Now a high fly ball to left center. Boone on the move to the alley. Got it. 2 runners left on base, but they lead it 3-0. This broadcast is sponsored by Thad's Theremin Therapy, helping you through life's challenges with the soothing sounds of theremin music. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. 2 outs, base is empty. Red, 1 for 2. Foul ball there. That changeup was right in his wheelhouse, and he tagged it, but too far out in front to keep it fair.
Ball.
Falling
Ball.
behind, 2-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs have scored. Top half of the 4th. That one fouled off, 2-2 now. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. Next one
Full
misses.
count.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Good plate appearance there,
Ball 4.
able to take the walk. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The
The
runner
batter,
gets to
the
take a
first
big
baseman,
secondary
Blaze
lead, so a well-placed ball
Jordan.
into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball
Ball
4,
4.
2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Now batting, designated hitter, Antonio
Stepping to the plate now for Portland, Antonio Anderson. And the righty delivers, and that'll
Ball
load the
4.
bases.
Take your base.
Abram Liendo will hit next.
Hey, right guy, right place.
Struck the batter out looking as they
Bro,
escape
really?
the...
You gonna do that? You got the bases on
Here's
low?
the third baseman warming Bernabel. Out to center. Red moving under this one.
Relay.
Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Goes to third, in there, and now they've got runners at the corners with 2
The
outs.
right fielder, number
2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Next to bat for the Sea Dogs, Dirtbag Red. Bash down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1 now. Foul ball there. 2 runs in to score in the inning. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Ripped to third. There with plenty of time.
He's out.
Inning over. It's 2 runs on 2 hits. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Yard Goats batting. Hit hard for a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. The throw in to second.
3.
Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. We hear a lot about how the numbers can turn against the pitcher the third time through
The
the
center
order,
fielder,
and that
Dirtbag
might be what's happening
Red.
here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Red now at the plate and swings through strike 1.
0-1.
Swings and misses that one below
You
the
gonna
zone.
swing at every ball in the
No
dirt,
balls.
dude?
2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A frozen rope. And there's one away.
Damn it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Blaze Jordan.
2 outs with runners at corners. Red, the next to hit.
No,
That's a
a ball.
terrific backdoor slider. He made the right call not to swing. It's tough to do much with that. Grounder to first. Kokoska takes it to the bag alone. That ends the inning and limits
Damn,
the
that
damage.
was a frozen rope.
2 outs,
What's up,
Sanders
Now
at
batting,
first and second.
center fielder,
Stepping to the plate for
Benny.
Hartford, Benny Montgomery.
Montgomery.
The other way. And that's a base hit. Coming around third. Oh, the throw is too high.
He's good.
This is a relentless lineup, top to bottom. They were down pretty far in this one, but he and his teammates just keep fighting back.
That was a fat finger, bro.
Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. Hit to the left side. This should be it. And that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the...
All right, we're gonna do one more. One more. Then I'm gonna go eat dinner, and then we'll be back. And then don't forget, we're getting in some
Red, getting ready to hit.
half
Doing a
sword
good job
tonight
lately to
in a
avoid
little-
swings
a
and
couple
misses.
funny
It's in
games.
each of the last 6 games. Makes the catch for the out.
half sword
One
and
of those
some
plays
funny
that
games.
just goes
The
to
first
show
base-
that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Swings through it. That's some great arm action
0-2.
from him to sell the change.
Tonight, yep.
Wines, here's the pitch. On the ground, right side,
Just foul.
and that's just foul.
Got jokes, blasphemy.
Pitch
1-2.
misses there.
Bro, if you would have hit me with that
13
ball,
pitches thrown already this inning, and just the second batter he's faced. They are really putting him through his paces. Here's the 1-2 offering. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
I don't even know why
Gets
you
the out.
swing
2
it.
down
That's
after the
what I'm
strikeout.
saying.
Now
Like,
batting,
that shit makes
the
no
first baseman,
sense
Blaze.
whatsoever.
1 out and the bases are
Now
empty.
batting,
And now,
third baseman,
warming Bernabel.
Warming Bernabel.
Here comes the 2-2 offering.
Yeah.
Line, and that's a base knock. Around first, hustling for 2. Chance at a 3-bagger. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. That one had
Leading
an
off,
exit
the
velocity
center fielder,
of
third bag,
105 miles
Red.
per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit.
Strike.
Red,
Come on,
what
now
kind
in
of
the
pitch
box,
was that?
comes up empty with
No
a swing there.
balls, one
Looks
strike.
like he might be willing to chase up the ladder even higher after that swing. The pitcher saw that, and we'll see how he adapts. Ground ball, right side. Steps on first
He's
for the
out.
out. On that pitch, he didn't
The
recognize
batter,
the
the first
changeup
baseman,
early enough and just
Blaze.
rolled over on it as a result. Man at second here with 2 away. Next up, the designated hitter, Robbie Martin. 0-2 now. A laser into the outfield. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for him here. Red now at the plate.
Yep.
It's all well and good to be patient and drive up the pitch count, But when you get a first pitch fastball like that, in this big a spot, gotta unload. Strike two. That's not one of the best swings you'll ever see.
Listen, we don't
Jam
swing
badly.
at the good pitches. We
The
swing at all the
Seadogs
bad pitches.
with the go-ahead run at third. Swings and misses.
That's what I'm
Struck the
saying.
batter out. That ends the inning and prevents things from getting out of hand. Wears the
We're so
emotion on the
ass
sleeve, but as
backwards,
a
it's
pitcher, that's okay
ridiculous.
as long as you're... And now the center fielder, Benny Montgomery. All square at 4.
Yeah.
There's a rocket into the outfield. So 1 on now with 1 away.
Now
And that's
batting.
reflective of the kind of
The
up-the-middle
center
approach
fielder,
I was
number
talking
7.
about.
Dirt
Might have
bag.
been a little
Red.
behind with the swing, but when you're focused on putting it back through the center of the field, you wind up pushing it the other way. Worked out well that time.
One.
1 down. Base is empty here in the ninth.
2-1.
Best say.
Here's a fly to left. And there are 2 outs. We're back here at the ballpark. We're in extras here. And now it's going to be Robbie Martin. Tying run waits at the plate. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Here's the relay to the plate. Safe. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Now batting.
Now
The
up
center
Dirtbag
fielder,
Red.
Dirtbag Red.
Fouls one off, out of play, back to our left.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
The 0-1 offering.
1-1.
In the dirt, but blocked. To second, but
Oh,
way too
safe.
late. Safe there. That's a wild pitch, and he moves into scoring position.
You got this.
The 1-1 offering.
Hey, attaboy. Way to
Base
stay
hit,
back, stay
center
through it.
field.
Good piece.
1 run's in. Now a long throw home. Tag, not in
he's in there.
time. Safe. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Lines like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. 2 down and a
Now
runner
batting,
at second
the
base.
first baseman,
Now a chance
Blaze
for Blaze Jordan.
Jordan.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Runner takes off for third. Sends it to first.
He's out.
Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits. A.J. Lewis will hit
Now
next.
batting, the catcher, A.J. Lewis.
The Yard Goats down to their last strike. Swinging a drive deep
No
left
way.
field, pretty far back there. Out of here. Wow. Ball game. That's gotta feel good. And the Yard Goats walk this one off. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning.
Fucking Yard Goats.
This is beyond amazing. It's always exciting to see a player hit a grand slam, but a walk-off grand slam? That is something truly special. What a moment for him.
All right, I'm gonna go get something to eat. We will be back tonight. We're gonna play something funny for y'all. We'll start it off with some half sword, ripping some limbs off, cutting some throats, all that good stuff, and then we'll get some funny stuff in for a little bit. We're not gonna stay on too late tonight because we got whatchamacallit tomorrow morning, PGA Sunday. Much love, appreciate y'all. Gone. Bzz, 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 bzz. What is that in my shit? Bzz.